Well, howdy, everybody. This is John Michael. Today we hear some interesting things. This continued theme of love, remain in the love that Jesus shares with the Father, remain in his love. But if you're in his love, you will also keep his commandments. Some people think, well, love God, and this goes back to Augustine, love God and do what you will, but he was speaking to a culture that was building on the Judeo-Christian morality that was part of his scene, as it were. We no longer have that. Our Judeo-Christian moral base is gone. And nowadays, in our kind of godless, secular, humanist culture of the West, what used to be right is now wrong, and what used to be wrong is now right. So we lived in a confused time. So if you love Jesus, you will also keep the commandments. But there's a new twist on this. It's not just going back to the Old Testament Judeo morality. It's a Judeo-Christian morality. So you have to figure in the Sermon on the Mount. You have heard it said, you will not kill. But I say to you, if you're angry with your brother, you're guilty. The Old Testament says, don't commit adultery. But I say, if you have lust in your heart, you have offended. So Jesus takes morality to a higher level. It's not enough just to keep the externals of morality in the Judeo-Christian moral base. You got to have the internal right. I don't know about you guys. I can only do that when I let my old self die through the cross and I rise up a new creation. And it took me decades to get this. It doesn't just happen overnight. You have to really learn to let go and to use the tools to let go of your old self, and then you rise up a new creation. And now you fulfill the external because that internal old self that wants all this stuff is gone. It dies. It passes away. And now you have love, self-emptying love. So continue in his love, keep his commandments, but go to the higher commandment of the Sermon on the Mount. That's my prayer for you guys. I love you. All things are possible with God.